Khabib Nurmagomedov, 30-0. Floyd Mayweather, 50-0. Miyamoto Musashi, 61-0. And he wasn't just stepping in to throw some punches. Musashi was dueling to the death with the best swordsman of ancient Japan. He was a ronin, a traveling samurai, walking the path of self-discipline and self-mastery. And today we're going to be talking about 9 rules he penned in the Book of 5 Rings on how the science of martial arts should be cultivated. These principles were at the foundation of Musashi's success in martial arts. But also, Musashi says that martial arts are the warrior's way of life. We can apply these rules to all parts of our day, to our experience, to our training, to find more success and excellence. This is the second video I've made on Miyamoto Musashi. Make sure to subscribe for more. So, lesson number 1 of 9 here. Think of what is right and true. We're so prone to think in illusions, to dwell on fears and worries that may never come to pass. We're so prone to, overthinking distractions and perfectionism and so many things, but to think of what is right and true, what is good and beautiful, brings harmony and peace and clarity and insight to your mind. Number 2 is practice and cultivate the science. In the Book of 5 Rings, he really lays down what his science, what his strategy, what his philosophy around the art of war is. And I think he's referring to his particular science, the school of twin swords, and his martial art. But I think we can take this quote and apply it to a broader scope of life, and that is practicing and cultivating your individual science for how you live, finding your individual way. Number 3, become acquainted with the arts. This kind of goes into number 4 as well, is know the principles of the crafts and all professions. Become acquainted with the arts and all the crafts and professions. He said, once you can see the way broadly in all things, you can see the way in everything. By becoming acquainted with the arts, with the crafts, with professions, you learn how to learn. You learn the principles that underlie the way. Number 5, understand the harm and benefit in everything. Or you could think, or another translation is, learn to distinguish the rhythms of gain and loss. I think rhythms are really important in martial arts, in the warrior's way. And Musashi spoke in the Book of 5 Rings saying that harmony and disharmony in rhythm occur in every walk of life. It is imperative to distinguish carefully between the rhythms of flourishing and the rhythms of decline in every single thing. He said the way to win a battle, according to military science, is to know the rhythms of the specific opponents and use rhythms that your opponents do not expect, producing formless rhythms from rhythms of wisdom. Rhythms are happening all around us. Notice what rhythm you're in right now. Is it a rhythm of anxiety? Is it a rhythm of power and presence? Is it a rhythm of success? Notice the greater rhythms that are happening in your life and around you right now. Are you on the upward rise of a rhythm of flourishing, or on a downward rise of a rhythm of decline? Is life in a rhythm of winter, a rhythm of fall, a rhythm of spring? By learning the greater rhythms that are going on around you, you can learn how to mesh and flow and create more feng shui in your life. But also by learning how to cultivate different rhythms inside of you, you can learn how to interrupt opponents and go for the win. Number 6, learn to see everything accurately. To see something accurately, you have to see deeper than what it appears to be. In martial arts, there's going to be a lot of appearance of strength and appearance of, you name it. But to see accurately is to see into things, is to penetrate into the deeper core. This kind of goes back to thinking of what is true and right. When we can think of what is true and right, when we can see accurately within ourselves, when we can face the truth and have the courage to face the truth, We can more accurately see others. We can more accurately see things outside of ourselves because we have insight. We have cultivated intuitive understanding. This idea is a reflection of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius said, "The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are." In order to look things in the face takes a level of no fear, of clear perception. It comes from rooting into a deeper place inside of yourself and finding that courageous presence, that instinctive insight. Number 7, become aware of what is not obvious. Perceive those things which cannot be seen with the eye. There's appearances, and then there's truth. And truth often lies beneath the superficial layer. There are things which are not obvious, but are there. And if we can learn how to see with the piercing eye, as Musashi says in the Book of Five Rings, not the observing eye, but the piercing eye, we can penetrate into the truth of things, into the intention of things, into the rhythm of things, into the nature of things. Number 8, be careful even in small matters. Pay attention even to trifles. The warrior never wavers in attention, not getting distracted, but paying attention here and now because you're training the attention. Number 9 is do nothing which is of no use. This is important in so many regards because to the warrior, he's always building up his personal power, his personal energy. In martial arts, you have to learn how to move with economy of motion. If you're throwing useless punches and kicks that serve no purpose or swinging a sword too forcefully, you're going to drain yourself, right? And you're going to open up opportunities for your opponent. It's the same thing in business. It's the same thing in life. Do nothing which is of no use. Learn how to move gracefully with economy of motion. Thanks for watching my second video on Miyamoto Musashi in the Book of Five Rings. I hope to see you at the next one. Hit that like and subscribe button for more. I'm Christian. This is Wisdom Warriors. Peace.